What's up, YouTube? Zach's back with another attack, and today we're going to be counting down my favorite worlds from Birth by Sleep. We're going to be counting down the best 5. But first, speaking of sleep, my brother used to sleep with his head all the way under the pillow every night, and one morning he woke up with a note from the Tooth Fairy saying he better get some dentures. If you like darkness and hanging with Heartless, then you are not Sora, but you may be looking for a channel to watch. Zach to the future. Alright, YouTube, so Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep came out on the PSP in early 2010. A year later, the final mix version was released in Japan, and that's the version that's on the 2.5 HD remix and also the version that I will be referring to today. So, starting out as the 5th best world in Kingdom Hearts, I have the Castle of Dreams. This is one of the earliest worlds in the game, and it definitely works to build these characters up. Ven shares that he dreams of becoming a Keyblade Master with his friends. Terra tries to convince Cinderella that the light in her heart is power, and learns that believing in one's dreams makes them worthy of having those dreams come true. And Aqua is responsible for showing the prince that the glass slipper fits Cinderella, and we also learn that she worries about Terra's darkness basically to a fault. Being shrunken down to help Jacques reminds me of Wonderland in the original Kingdom Hearts game, and it really keeps this world different from any of the other ones. This world doesn't feel huge, but it does feel different between every room that you enter. This world could have been better, but it's definitely fun enough to land itself the number 5 spot on the countdown. Coming in at number 4 is the Olympus Coliseum. This world, based on the movie Hercules, has been in every game except for Dream Drop Distance. The coolest part of this world in Birth by Sleep is how Hercules is still young and scrawny. This really plays into the game being a prequel to Kingdom Hearts 1. I do find it funny how Hercules actually gets a little jealous of Terra's strength and says he aspires to be like him. We also meet the only Final Fantasy character new to this game, Zack. That man's got a damn good name if I do say so myself. From Final Fantasy VII, Zack is not only great for story, as he becomes controlled by darkness for his fight against Terra, thanks of course to Hades, but he's also great comic relief as he asks Aqua out on a date once he becomes a hero. While this game is the only one in the series to feature Zack, I would love to see him make another appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3, especially due to his ties with Cloud in Final Fantasy VII. The 3rd best world in Birth by Sleep would have to be the Land of Departure. This is the only game that this world is in. Well, kind of. This world is shown at the end of the game to be transformed into Castle Oblivion, adding a whole new layer to not only this world, but also to Chain of Memories. Being the first world you encounter in the game makes this an exciting place to see, and the connection that the main characters have to it makes it that much more gripping as the player. A major event that makes me love this world is how Terra goes back here and has to kill Master Eraqus. I was definitely not expecting that to happen the first time I played this game, and as well as it being a challenging fight, it really made me sympathize with, and also despise, Terra all at the same time. Combine that with the secret boss fight against young Xehanort and his frickin' stupid lightsabers, and this has to be my 3rd favorite world. Close to the best, but not quite hitting that mark, I have Radiant Garden. This world had a crazy amount of nostalgia, even the first time playing Birth by Sleep. due to experiencing it as Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts 1, and then again as itself many times throughout Kingdom Hearts 2. The world does feel a lot smaller here than in those previous games, but that's mostly a side effect of it being on the PSP, so I can't really fault it for that. The coolest part of this world for me was how Terra, Ventus, and Aqua all seemed to arrive here at almost the exact same time. While the stories impacted each other before this world, this is when the stories start to feel fully part of one big tale. The culmination of which is the battle with the Trinity armor, in which all three heroes have to team up. This battle and the story elements throughout this world are so enthralling, including Aqua meeting young Kairi and then Ven meeting the somebodies of Xaldin and Lexaeus. We also see the somebodies of Vexen, Xigbar, Zexion, Saïx, and, of course, Axel. Got it memorized? Seeing 8 members of the Organization 13 in this world made it very special to me. And for those reasons, Radiant Garden is number 2. But finally, we have reached the number 1 spot on this countdown. Leave a comment in the shoe rack if you disagree with me, and smash that like button if you do agree that the number 1 world in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is the Keyblade Graveyard. This world is visually stunning, and I've thought that since it was first shown in the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 2, which of course we all kind of thought was going to be Kingdom Hearts 3, but I guess you deal with what you get. Fighting Vanitas' lingering spirit here proves to be an epic challenge, and the unescapable tornadoes of doom that are filled with Unversed are a good change of pace, as well as a great grinding spot before the final challenge of the game's story. Speaking of which, the story is what I really love about this world. The culmination of everything in the game up to this point occurs right here. We see Ventus and Vanitas nearly forge the Keyblade and then show down not only in the Keyblade Graveyard, but then also within Ventus's heart. We see Master Xehanort fuse himself with Terra to become the aptly named by fans, Terranort, who you have to defeat while playing as Terra's armor. Finally, Aqua has to fight Breg again, and then she has to fight Ventus, and it all just leads to her going back to my second favorite world, the Radiant Garden, to fight Terranort. All in all, the ending of this game in the Keyblade Graveyard might be the most epic part of any Kingdom Hearts game to date. But I'm sure that will be topped when Kingdom Hearts 3 finally arrives.
So what do you guys think? Is my list totally off? Soon I'll be doing a top 5 worst worlds in Kingdom Hearts, but in the meantime, I'm Zach. Don't you do crack. Leave a comment in the shoe rack, and I will catch you in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. There's another great video for you right here. You can click here to subscribe, and then you won't miss any of my content. I strive to make content for you constantly that helps you smile every day through optimism and comedy. So make sure you subscribe, watch my stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one.